All right, this is a best man speech. It takes place in the future, somewhere close to Chicago, Illinois. There are somewhere around 150 to 200 people present at the reception, and it is evening time around 6:30. The best man speech that I'm giving is for my oldest friend in the world, Gabriel Reyes. I've known him for 15 years right now. By the time I'm giving this speech, I've known him for hopefully, 6, 7 more. So around 21, 22 years we've known each other at this point. And um, I couldn't imagine he would choose anyone else for his best man. And I couldn't ask for a better one at mine. So um, here it goes. I know I'm not dressed up for the occasion for this speech, but just give it some, understand. Um, so listen, I've known Gabriel for 23 years, and in all that time, I have never seen him as happy as he is now. Um, Ever since we were kids, it was kind of understood that, but never said out loud that we would do this for each other when the time came. And whenever he met his beautiful bride here, I knew that this one was going to be different. I understood that I would be the best man at their wedding. It was immediate. I could tell she was different from any other girl that he had gone out with and had ever talked to us about. Um, we met each other when we were 7 years old at St. Jerome in second grade. And, he and I, and along with two others, Nick Lozano and Daniel Sanchez, if you two would stand up, the four of us, we grew very close together because of the trauma that we had to deal with. We were bullied for years together. Um, and finally, we banded together, and they eventually they stopped bullying us. But, it was during those years that we were bullied that we got closer together. And my brother Max, actually, I was over at Gabriel's house whenever I got the news that my mother was going into labor. And I shared that happiness and that elation and that feeling that my brother was born with my best friend Gabriel. Unfortunately, it was that same year that I had to move away um, from Chicago to come here to Colorado, and it was it kind of destroyed me. I was very scared that I wasn't going to be able to talk to him, but we held together, and I spoke to them a lot through the phone, through PS4, through anything. And one of the things that really stuck out with me about how good of a person Gabriel is he came he flew out to Colorado um, after I had a back surgery. It was one of the most intense things I'd ever had to deal with. And Gabriel came out and kept me company because I couldn't go anywhere. I couldn't walk, you know. And he came out and stayed with me for 2.5 weeks to help support me and get me moving and get me out. When college came, we were always there for each other, trying to push each other through. If you need help, I got you. Yeah, anything you need, man. I'll always be here. And whenever he met his beautiful bride, I couldn't have been happier for him. And when he told me that he was going to ask her to marry him, I was so elated. I couldn't hide my happiness for him. And when he told me that she said yes, oh my goodness. The only thing that came out of me was love and support and happiness. And that's what I want you to take away from this, man. I love you, and I'll always be there for you.